And you said, I think, in passing, maybe not in passing, about whether other people who travel with him would get massages, or so that would when I say that, I'm referring mostly to the island or potentially New Mexico, but also at his Palm Beach residence or even in New York. Do you know? Do you have a list of names in your head, or names that come to mind of people that you know did get massages when they were with Mr. Epstein?
No, there's no list. There's no list of people getting massages. I don't have. I can barely recall all the people. I can barely recall. I struggle to recall actual people that I met, and I may have met a long time, but I had even forgotten that about Mr. Kennedy, or I already brought it up yesterday. It just came to my mind now. So I don't have, and there's no list. There was never a list. There was no, or certainly none that I ever saw, none I ever heard of, none that I ever witnessed, none that there's no list. There's never been a list.
And you never heard Mr. Epstein talk about such a list?
Never.
And you never heard Mr. Epstein suggest that he had some sort of control over somebody because of what he knew about what they had done, or had photos of him?
I never heard him. No, I never heard him ask questions about that. I never heard him. So I've been present many times with masseuses. Who presumably could or maybe did massage somebody. I'm not saying whether they did. I'm not just in the context. I never heard him ask any question of any masseuse who may have given a massage to a friend who was on the island or in Palm Beach or anywhere else for that, any details about that massage. Like, does he have a funky foot? No, I never heard that. It would be weird.
And I think at one of the breaks today, your lawyer may have showed you something that just came out in the paper, I think, this morning or last night, a letter that is attributed to you, associated with this birthday book from 2003 that we talked about yesterday. Did you see that letter?
I did see the letter.
Is that, in fact, it just look like your handwriting or something you wrote?
So I don't remember the letter.
Okay.
But it does look like my handwriting, and it does look like my name, and it looks like it could be real, but I have no memory of writing that, and I don't remember it at all.
Do you remember what the birthday book, as they're calling it, what it looked like how it was put together?
I do.
What do you remember about it?
I remember it was leather bound. I remember it being about yay big. It was big. Right,
so you're saying it looks like it's like over 12 inches, 14, 15 inches?
Yes, it was like sort of like a folio size, I guess, or something like that, and like this. And it was brown and thick, about this thick.
Okay.
And
so I understand.
On heavy stock paper.
Heavy stock paper, like 14 inches high.
That looks about right.
And then around like.
Well, A4's okay. We had A4 because it was done on heavy stock paper, but I can't remember if it was folio size paper or it could have just been A4.
Oh, I see. So it could have just been letter size, or it might have been legal size.
Yes.
Heavy stock paper.
Yes.
And the folks that submitted letters were given the stock paper, or how were the letters, or did you like glue or something the letters to the stock paper?
Every which way. Some were given a paper and they did their own thing. Some would send me some scrap of paper and I would put it on the thing. Some I didn't get because they went straight to Epstein and I was just told to put them in, like I said.
And how was it bound?
It went to a professional binder who did it like a book that you'd see in the library.
So like the glue that keeps a regular book, a novel that you would read together, it was bound that way?
I believe so. I don't think it was stitched, but I don't remember. I mean, it was professionally done by a professional bookbinder.
And then after you presented it, or after it was presented to him when he turned 50, did you see the leather-bound book? Did he keep it somewhere in particular?
It was in his bookcase in 71st Street.
In Manhattan?
In Manhattan.
And did you see it over the years until you stopped going to the Brownstone?
I saw it. I know I did see it because it was right behind his desk. And after I stopped going, I don't know what happened to it.
Do you know Do you remember being told or knowing where the book is now?
No, but when I received in Discovery those pages, I assumed that it had been found when either New York or the island was searched, and I assumed that the Southern District of New York had it.
But I think you said yesterday, but just to go over it again in case you remember anything differently, you recall seeing some of the letters in Discovery.
I do.
But you don't recall kind of seeing the leather book start to finish.
No, but remember, I didn't see all of Discovery because they were very clever about, I didn't receive all Discovery, period. And in fact, very important items were not given to me at all, including witness testimony from grand jury.
So you don't know one way or the other whether it was part of Discovery. You just know that you didn't get it. It wasn't part of Discovery that was given to you.
Correct. But I'm absolutely sure that the Southern District of New York hid very important pieces of evidence from me.
Okay.
And I assumed that they leaked it, because where else would it be? If that's what it is, if it's true.
Okay. So I'll say it to you, as I've talked a little bit with your lawyer about it. I said to you yesterday that the purpose of what we did yesterday and today was exactly what we did, which is to have a conversation about Mr. Epstein and about you. And I think it's very challenging to talk about everything we talked about in 1.5 days or in just a period of hours. So I'll talk to Mr. Marcus about kind of what we're going to do next, if anything. There's no, and I'm not being coy, or I don't know yet. I don't know. So I have a lot of, we have some work to do. We'll do it with your lawyers to the extent we have questions or follow-up. And this has been very helpful. I think it was you who kind of said you wanted to talk, but we gladly accepted. So I do appreciate you being willing to meet with us, and I expect that we'll be in touch.